majority of people on this journey is going to end up quitting this journey one day. And that's the sad part about realizing that semen retention really is not for the weak-minded individuals. Now, the reason why I'm saying that majority of people will quit this journey is because, number one, yesterday I was watching a video from a content creator, and just because he relapsed or released, whatever, he started to bash being on semen retention. And as I'm watching the video, I'm like, bro, it's always people that's downplaying something just because they slip up. But what's the point of you starting this journey if you're going to downplay it? Now, y'all won't ever see me coming on here trying to downplay being on SR or telling y'all that talking about this journey is weird, and we on YouTube talking to people worldwide about X, Y, and Z. Like, bruh, people need to hear about being on semen retention, point blank, period. Because, like I said, the average person, majority of the people that try this journey will quit because they're afraid to face themselves. Now, I tell y'all all the time, bruh, in this human experience, right? In order for you to really evolve and grow into a better version of yourself, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, you have to let go of the old version of you. And I get it. We get very comfortable with being, like the worst version of ourselves, or being a person that uses excuses and X, Y, and Z. But you have to get uncomfortable and let go of the habit of watching other people fornicate on a screen, bro. What is so hard about letting go of the habit? You see, an idle mind is the devil's playground, right? As they say. And if you catch yourself, or if you feel bored, right? If you feel like, oh, this energy not really serving me no purpose, I'm holding on to all this energy, but I don't see no benefits, X, Y, and Z. That's because you're not doing the internal work. Real talk. I'm not going to tell you guys, oh, get on semen retention and you're just going to get a whole bunch of woman attraction, because that's all y'all really be focused on. Woman attraction videos get super amounts of views. But when you start talking about the real stuff, them views be a little. Because y'all thinking that I'm going to get on semen retention and all the women going to flock to me. That's not what this journey is about. This is about you facing yourself as a man. This is about you focusing on yourself, doing something for yourself, doing something for the Most High God, so that you can get back to the source. You can get back to your natural state. But a lot of men will fear their natural state. It's crazy to me. I see through it. I see through the excuses. I see through the weak-minded individuals that sit there and say, oh, I can't get on semen retention. I can't go 7 days. Look at what you're admitting to yourself. So you mean to tell me that you cannot go 7 days with holding on to your own energy? So you would rather deplete yourself over and over and over and over again. You'll never get that sense of fulfillment. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's the truth. Us men hold powerful energy, and so do women. It's beyond what your eyes can see. It's not just based off of the physical, because that's what we pay attention to a lot, right? Us men, you see a beautiful girl, she got a nice body, she got a fat ass, she got some nice, knockers, and that's all you think about. She probably got a pretty face. That's all you focused on, the physical aspect. But do you focus on her spirit? Do you focus on her soul? What's her purpose here on the planet? Does she have goals? Is she in alignment? Is she close to God? Because you got to be able to see through shit in this world, bro. You can't be a man that's distracted by a whole bunch of lust. You cannot be a man that's just only focused on that aspect of getting to know a woman. Because that's not going to help y'all go far at all. And then, another reason why men quit this journey or feel like they can't get on semen retention, they can't get on no fact, is because they don't want to really improve. Like, imagine you being 40, 50, 60 years old, you still addicted to touching yourself, bro. I'm not here to tell you what to do. At the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do as a man, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. But what I'm here to tell you is that you're only going to ruin your own self the more that you're depleting yourself. Because there are vital essence within you that you need on this journey, bro. Point blank, period. Vitality, energy, life force. It's important nutrients in your body. It's important information that you need to remember about yourself, right? When you ask a person, who are you? They can't tell you. They're going to tell you their name. That's not who you are. It's the name your parents gave you. Who are you? I'm a spiritual being. I'm having a 3D human experience. I am source energy. I am a powerful creator. I create my own reality. I challenge myself. I go through my highs and my lows in life. I love myself unconditionally. I'm God's source energy within. This journey is not a game. This journey is not something to play around with. Your seed holds the life. How can a woman create a child without a seed? Without your semen, how can a woman create a child? Why do you think they make men like what they do? They go to them things where they gotta ejaculate inside of the tube, right? In order for a woman, if a woman wants to get pregnant that way, right? They make a man ejaculate into the tube. So you're gonna sit there and play around with your energy, and then wonder why the people that create this stuff, the people that create the PMO website, the people that allow the PMO stuff to be on the internet for free, for the whole world to see, it's so easy access, bro. You wonder why they're just taking your energy and they're not giving you nothing. They're not giving you nothing, bro. You depressed, you sad, you got brain fog, you don't got no stamina. You can look tough all you want. You can have all the muscles you want. At the end of the day, you're still weak-minded. Because that shit got a control over you. It had a control over me for years in my life. You could say whatever you want about me. At the end of the day, I'm not going to care. Because I know who I am. I'm learning the better version of myself. I am life force energy, bro. I am God-like consciousness. God is within me. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I'm God Almighty and I rule everybody. No. Calm that shit down. I am the source of my life. God is within me. God has given me my power. I'm not better than anybody on this planet. And nobody on this planet is better than me. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You're not better than me. And I'm not saying that on some egotistical stuff. I'm saying that on some spiritual, high vibrational energy stuff. Nobody is better than nobody. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how tall you are. None of that matters. What matters is you raising your vibration, you raising your frequency, and you connecting back to your higher self, bro. Real talk. That is the most important aspect of this journey, is connecting back to the source. You understand what I'm saying? You not being stuck in a lower nature. You not being stuck in fear, envy, jealousy, scarcity mindset. All that stuff is not, that's not your natural state. Fight or flight mode. That's not your natural state. How can you create if you're in fight or flight? So many of us want to get out of survival mode. We got to learn how to get back to our imagination, learning how to create the reality that we want for ourselves. And putting in the work and staying consistent and not being so eager to quit on something. Like, I'm telling you, majority of men will quit this journey because they don't see the instant results. But the strong ones, like myself and like other people in this community, will keep going. We'll keep pushing, bro. Because it's always within. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back at it with some more videos. Yeah.